So today is the first day of marathon training for this year. I've done 3 marathons in the past. I usually do them in November in Savannah. And so that means the training starts in early July. Right now, I'm in Kentucky visiting my family. So I get to start my training in a place where there's a whole bunch of hills and a totally different landscape than I have in Savannah, which is very flat. The only reason I'm telling you about the marathon is because it's something that takes up a really big part of my life for about 18 weeks. It's not something you just do here and there, it's something you have to prepare for. And so when I'm training for one, I run about 4 days a week. I found a few years back that the marathon is actually a really big point of change in my year, because it's time that I have to dedicate to something else, but it has all sorts of these really awesome benefits for me as far as I feel better, I'm more active, I lose weight, all this stuff. It's also a whole lot of work. So I'm about to head out for the first run, which is actually pretty cool. I'm really excited about it because it's just gorgeous here. So let's go. Good run. I'm on vacation right now, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time doing this. I'm gonna go spend time with my family, but I wanna make a point about the marathon thing first. So the reason I'm showing the marathon stuff is not to show off that I'm doing it. I've been doing it long enough that it's not like something I am super proud of, or like I really wanna show off how awesome I am. It's not that, but I found over the years that doing a marathon has a pretty big effect on how I do everything else. Reason being is when I just try to run, just for the sake of running, I get really bored after a couple of days and I let it go. I don't keep up with it. With the marathon training, you have a goal 18 weeks out and you're trying to get to that goal. And the only way that you can hit that goal is if you do all the steps from A to Z in that 18 weeks. And so I found that running 4 times a week had a little more incentive for me, because I knew that if I couldn't run 26.2 miles on that date, then I had failed all along the way. So having a goal like that was really important for me to keep going, make sure I got all the miles in. And so I'm telling you that because maybe there's a project or maybe there's a skill or something like that that you kind of want to have, but you don't really have a long-term incentive to make sure that you actually get there. So do a marathon, maybe not running a marathon if that's not your thing, but find a goal, find a thing that you have to perform, your skill or your task or whatever it is on a certain date, and make sure you do all the steps between A and Z so that you can perform that thing at that time that you've set ahead of time. I would be surprised if that didn't work for you. It works really well for me, and even though it's a lot of running and it's a lot of time, I feel better during that time, I feel more productive, and I have a really big sense of accomplishment when I get to the end of the race. And if you do actually want to run a marathon, let me know in the comments, because I can help encourage you like people have encouraged me to do it for years and years. So, all right, back to vacation. So technically this isn't a one-day doc because this is happening over a week of my vacation. But I'm in my 3rd day of marathon training, and it occurred to me today, along with a video thing. So this morning I released my video for my X-Carve fold-up table, and that was one of those projects that ended up being the simple, fast solution for a weekend's worth of attempts at different things, and when I got to the final solution and made the final video, it was really simple and almost not even worth making a video of, honestly. So I put it up, had kind of mixed feelings about getting it done, but it was a video, and I'm trying to do a lot of videos, and so maybe I'm not gonna feel 100% awesome about all of them. So I got that one up, and I haven't really looked at the comments yet to see what the reaction was to it, but overall I just don't feel great about it. So the thing that hit me about marathon training was my run today. I didn't feel great about my run today either. But a marathon is not about a single run being a really good run. Training is about doing the thing that you have to do every day to get to the goal that you want to get to. And so I'm trying to keep that in mind about video making as well. That my projects don't all have to be awesome. They don't all have to be fantastic videos with like slick editing and everything. Maybe they're just all progress towards something bigger. Maybe they're all progress toward being better at making videos. Maybe they're progress towards getting the idea that is the one that I'm gonna be known for. That's not really important to me, but maybe the videos are just building blocks, you know? Just part of the business. And it's okay if not all of them are really well received, or make me happy. I feel like I've done a lot of those lately, or things that are kind of utility based, things that I've done for other people, things that I've done because I had to do them, shop stuff. But I think I'm actually about finished with all of those, which is good because now I get to work on the fun stuff. So hopefully the next several videos will be really fun, interesting things that I haven't been able to get to for a while. Hopefully that will include the arcade machine, but I have some other really cool ones that I've been waiting on for different reasons. I guess I'm just kind of thinking out loud, but the marathon training and making videos actually have a lot in common. I'm starting to figure out that more and more. So yeah, that's it for now.